1,000 total transfer 1,690. Total funds 7,178. Okay, rent is due on the 30th. The most fantastical, unrealistic part of this game is having an empathetic boss. Yeah, no kidding. And not only that, she's like a living legend. Like, there's a lot of rumors about her, and it's suggested they're all true. Jill just watched Night of the Id Snatchers. Buying a poster of it will prevent her from getting distracted. Night of the Id Snatchers. Is that that's referencing a classic sci-fi horror movie, I believe. I think it was Night of the Brain Snatchers or Night of the Body Snatchers, something like that. Like this alien parasite thing that was taking over, that took over human bodies. Okay, shop. Is there anything else we need to get? Nope, we just need the movie poster. Night of the Id Snatchers, the beloved police mockumentary. It's a mockumentary. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, nothing new with Kiramiki's blog. We haven't seen Kiramiki in a while, actually. Okay. There are cats in heat outside. And I'd have blue balls if I still had any. The writing in this game's great. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. The members of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known as in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested. And her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the street, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender. Love told AE during a phone conversation. Have you played any Christine Love games? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was a reference to anything. No, I haven't. And what are they? Are they good? They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Isn't she a game developer? She's many things. Oh wait, is Christine Love the name of one of the developers? Parliament, they're super weird but really fun. Interesting. And, are they available on PC? Maybe I'll look into it. She didn't work on this game. Parliament discusses anime influence. Oh boy. It's all the devil! Probably gonna go that way. During an unusual meeting held in Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash. So representative of the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Jesus, dude. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it. If it wasn't bringing in so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Old Man to Die during a phone interview. I have no idea what that's a reference to, if it is a reference. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Ah, yes, important topics and all. Taylor the Brain and tired of name change requests. For the record, we have actually met this guy, and he is a brain in a jar. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Solar Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a straight comment about how many people ask Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline. Taylor told the AE team, "I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just want to be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that." Taylor is currently looking at their chances at becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Taylor! Good luck to him. Really? Nothing new? Oh, Yoru new season. It's finally here! I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, base god. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiots? Nice, more stupid moe blobs. YY get its new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa, sit in comfy couch. Put on my favorite mega Christmas sweater. See snow falling outside. See snow falling outside. Turn on sweater. Get my blanket. Watch glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I am comfy. I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the Euros for me, Danger You. Did we already make the purchase? I completely forgot. Yeah, for the movie poster we did. And that was all we needed to get, so let's go to work. Good evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't it a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client to the station. He should be back any second now. Back, see? So you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gaby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gaby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I still didn't, I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, if it feels weird to ask you this after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat a while. Well, do you to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want you to understand the freedom you talked about, and the fear that drove you to fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gaby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free. So I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea. Now that I think about it. But boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? But because I really don't want to face Gaby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gaby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gaby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I was never to see her again, and she'll never tell me that. And Jill, you idiot! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running away from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. Titty hacker. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now, sorry. Now that you have the chance, but now you have the chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret? Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Titty hacker, lol. I missed something. And I gotta watch the VODs. Excuse me? She's talking about my favorite character, Alma. I don't remember if today is the day she comes, though. But yeah, well, they make a point of pointing out that she has big breasts, which apparently runs in her family. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Oh, anyways, let's start the day. Day was so great. It's like many companies claim we're a family, but she's the one who actually means it. She's the boss who actually means it, but then again, she doesn't own a company. She just owns a company-owned business. Answers lines within. Dawn approaches. Oh, we're done. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously, though, it's the second note that has stirred me, that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Yeah, she got an envelope at the beginning of the. She got an envelope at the beginning. She got mail at the beginning of the game, and Dana found it, and she freaked out. Was that envelope you took away? Was that the envelope you took away from me in panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gaby? You're facing one. You're facing one fear. Might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Having that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Yeah, they were being bought out by sex workers. Ahem, sorry for that outburst. Why, you look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a Cobalt Velvet, please? Sure. Cobalt Velvet's for Stella. And while she's here, because her and Sei are the power couple. Cobalt Velvet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. On the rocks. Yep. Mix. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Sei today? She should be here in a bit. Yes, the power couple are gonna be together. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long, and I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching her bandages so often, geez. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers, sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she had depressive she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who could blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid that will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Sei was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Sei is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalent to things she knows. You need to get to get a bit into her mindset, which is true. People learn different ways. Ironically enough, one of the best ways I learn is by playing games that actually take time to teach you stuff during gameplay. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been, and again, she's always been against being labeled as special or different. Yeah, I get that. It has negative implications. She's definitely neurodivergent, and that's for sure. And I was kind of like that. So I went to a public school first, but I didn't really know what I was doing, and so I ended up being put in a private school. I don't know how private schools are in the U.S., but they're pretty different here. Private schools are for kids with learning disabilities. Or what's deemed learning disability and even then, it's hard to retain a lot of stuff. It was hard to retain a lot of stuff, actually. Though I'll admit, I was one of the few kids who didn't need to study for exams for the longest time, even when I barely did my homework, because I made a point to pay attention in class. Anyway, Sei was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. And maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Sei knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. I think I've heard that one before. I think it might call for a piano woman. No, that has no ice in it. Sweet. Rentini, no. Moonblast is a possibility. Sparkle Star. No. Sugar Rush, no. So, it can only be, no, not Blue Fairy. What was it again? Sparkle, no, not Sparkle Star. Moonblast. So that's the one. It's the only sweet drink with ice in it. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 Pounder Delta, 1 Planner Guide, 1, 2, On the Rocks, Blended. Here. What's Project Dionysus? That's just what I call. That's just what I'm calling the series of streams. It's done. If you look at Dionysus, Dionysus is the Greek god of wine and revelry. He's known in Rome as Bacchus. And I'm my character is the Greek goddess of knowledge. So, well, I named the series Project Dionysus because it's working in a bar, and I did it the same way as Valhalla was done. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. This is the kind of stuff Sei asks for, you know. Now that you mention it, you know, back when Sei reappeared. It seems that she came here first. Oh yeah, she told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos. She did she tell you we had to talk at the back of the bar? You did? Well, it's nothing that important, but she was devastated, you know? She was afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard. Not only after seeing her covered in bandages, but also after seeing her so cheerful before. I guess I should be thanking you then. You what? When you met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit. I did? I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. It has happened before. So it was good it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with. Thanks. Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And the cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so no, there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. Yeah, there's another thing. There's another fictional aspect of this game. Sei is rich, and yet she's very kind. She's very kind-hearted, and it's acknowledged that most people in her position aren't like that. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel the warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off. They either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. The power couple together again. People around here are a bit wary, but they're more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice here, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that two. But I just want one. I'll say you precious, you adorable precious child. I'm asking for one for me, adding to your order. Oh, that right. I love Sei. Here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Hey, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, "Where's Sei? Where's Sei?" Why do they call you? Why do they just call you Sei and they call me Auntie Stella? Is this perhaps leading somewhere, Stella? Don't be shy, do it. I want it. I don't look that old. But if she becomes Auntie Sei, you can it'll look even more like you're a couple. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but my mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks, and some dog thought it'd be safer to hide in a jar. Jeez. The little guy managed to get his head and pull inside before getting stuck. Shame, poor thing. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just break it. Breaking it probably... breaking it, unless you're really careful, probably could have hurt the dog. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Shame. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Sei. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. No, I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftover than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy for Sei. Classy. Mercury Blast is currently top. Oh no, Fringe Weaver is at the top. Oh boy. Darn it. Classy. Cobalt Velvet. Okay, Cobalt Velvet is currently at the top. And that doesn't have nearly as much Karma Train. I keep losing it. Brantini. No. Bad Touch. No, so... Classy Drinks, Cobalt Velvet. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the Rocks, mix. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in and oh, Robert is playing Sonic All-Stars. I guess she's part of another stream right now. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. That's kind of a cute story. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redman family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought that she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. I'll take it over the corporate meanderings. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she was worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those ways just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected it as much, told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly for a bubbly girl. Bubbly. Fringe weaver. Oh dear. Again with the Cobalt Velvet. Oh no, wait. Bubbly. Yeah, again with the Cobalt Velvet. Definitely not frothy water. Definitely, and not beer. So we're giving her another Cobalt Velvet, everyone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks, mix. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill, wanna know how Stella got her eye? Huh? I feel you shouldn't tell me that. She told you my story. It means she likes you. It's fine. You remember when I told you one night White Knight saved me from another? Well, it's about the other one. Apparently, he was running away after doing something. I don't know. We were at the park, and she held us hostage. And he held us hostage. At one point, they tried to approach, and he gouged Stella's eye out. Jesus. I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. Jesus. There was pain in places I didn't know I didn't know could feel pain. From time to time, I still relive that day. The kick in my torso, Stella's scream, is still chilling. Yeah, and let's remember they were kids when this happened, so that had to be. So that had to have been very traumatic for them. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick, when I felt like I was being lifted. The White Knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another White Knight's shoulder. He took his helmet off and put it on the anguished Stella. I passed out, and when I came to, I was in the hospital. Apparently, the kick ruptured a couple of organs, and I was put in emergency care. Jesus! I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wake up. Damn. Just damn. What made you bring this up? I bring this up because that guy that was here last time I came. I think he was the one who saved us. Yep. There you go. Virgilio was a White Knight, and he was the one who saved Sei and Stella, which is why they were so familiar. They were so familiar to him. No fucking way, Virgilio? Really? Holy smokes, yeah. You never guessed by the way he was acting, right? By the way, I think you came in and a little late, but that whole thing with a little after that, but the whole thing with Virgilio was actually an act. He was playing the fool, hiding in plain sight. What made you think that? Sure, more pounds and years, but I'm pretty sure it's him. There's something about his face I can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know how? Do you know the Steampunk Museum? Ask for Virgilio there. Gotcha. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. I wonder if he does all that because he wants to get away from the person he used to be. Maybe. He did say he was avoiding certain people. And and it was a little safer for him, so he could drop the act. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was getting away from his past, considering that another White Knight was the one that he saved Stella and Sei from. Please come again. And that's the story. That's the story that made me like Virgilio. I really disliked him the first time I played through the game. But after I learned that story, my opinion did a 180. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure.